I'm Stuart Weber, and I live in the state of Montana. I'm a guitarist, and I'm a composer. I always wanted to be an artist, to be able to describe my surroundings as well as my own feelings. And when, as a preteen, I first crossed paths with the guitar, it became the brush that I needed for my landscapes. I grew up in a land of sublime grandeur, where the great prairies seemed to have just crashed into the Rocky Mountain front. And to the west, there were just millions of rugged miles of wilderness. And to the east, stretches of rangeland. And while the massive herds of buffalo are all but gone, if I stand perfectly still, I can easily imagine their presence here still. I think that's the loudest I do.
Yeah, thanks. I think that's fine. Magic is about to begin.
Okay.
So just give me 1 second. I'll just talk to Tom and
give me a couple of years. Pieces of road, these are kind of romanticized vignettes. The primitive routes that once connected us to the nearest towns or distant relatives, to train depots and midwives. In their prime, these roads carried our forebears on some bone-jarring adventures. Today's modern highways have all straightened out all the curves and reduced the steep hills. It's all in an effort to seem to accommodate our insatiable need for quicker results, and inevitably separating us a little from our heritage. The remnants of these old roadbeds are often still visible. They are periodic, they're grass-covered, and they're tossed aside, but they're really fertile ground for the imagination. I think it was Montana's remoteness and its long, cold winters that were my very first and greatest influence. And without having the benefit of a teacher, my first 12 years of playing were without conventional structure. The guitar gradually revealed its secrets to me. You can approach composition from a real academic way of looking at it. Or you can take the long road, which is what I do, and just simply search for the notes, the mood, the tempo, the feel that describes what's going on. We got a big piece here.
We go from 11 up to... Let's try going from 11 to the same stopping point. Okay. And the things I'm still looking for, that time was pretty good for the down to 7.
I was very fortunate to grow up around old people. Anniversary Waltz captures two such people as they celebrate their 65th wedding anniversary. It does eventually develop into a true waltz, but only after I interject a smattering of 4/4 measures, giving him a little extra time to catch up. As the piece progresses, we drop into her memories, the days of the local county dance, when as a young cowboy, he would literally sweep her off her feet. When I'm writing a piece of music like this, I have real specific characters in my mind. I can see them. I can imagine it. I can see the dance floor, the low lights, all that stuff. You could write it in a short story or some kind of other way, or you could write music about it. But I am really clear about who these people are. I'm joined in this recording of Anniversary Waltz by 3 world-renowned musicians, and I don't use that term frivolously. Angela on violin, Maria on cello. Together they make up 2/3 of the supergroup The On Trio. And they bring to this recording session a magical unity that is often found only in that bond between musical siblings. Also on the recording is Antigone Goni on first guitar. She is one of the most celebrated classical guitarists on the planet. You know, I've always interpreted my own path as wildly disjunct and aimless and certainly unconventional. But now with the benefit of some hindsight, I see a common theme that makes this all seem a little more purposeful. You know, I see myself differently now. I see myself as a maker, a designer, a craftsman, whether I'm composing music or building a piece of furniture or working on my farm. It all seems to come from the same well of personal fulfillment.